Isn't it better to light a candle in darkness than to see nothing? Many years ago in Singapore, the encounter of two women lit the flame of purpose in the heart of one of them, to this day, through her example, teaches us the power of compassion and living with purpose. I had my own encounter when I was 5 years old. Face to face, I saw animal abandonment. From a very young age, I discovered two things. Through music, I found a refuge and also the power of my voice. I have founded and led my own metal band, a genre mainly led by men, in which with hard work and resilience, I have paved my way and made my message and music be heard in different parts of the world. And in animals, I also found a refuge, but also the meaning of compassion, empathy, and unconditional love. Since I was very young, I have dedicated myself to animals, their well-being, rescuing them, and advocating for them. But 2 years ago, my life changed forever. I rescued Ernesto, an elderly German Shepherd who was very sick. He could barely stand up. The veterinarians gave him only 3 months to live. I made him a promise that he will live his last moments filled with love, the warmth of a home, and that I will dedicate myself completely to him. He became my best friend. He stood with me on my side every day. And eventually, those 3 months became 1 year and 2 months. The veterinarians couldn't believe it. The only answer they could find was love. Ernesto inspired me to create The Sound of Compassion, my social project dedicated to promoting animal welfare and raise awareness. Among others, I created a short film animated for children to show stories of different Chilean animals that are suffering our consequences due to pollution, habitat loss, human interaction. And with that, teach them 3 fundamental values: empathy, respect, and compassion, and to make more responsible choices, because every action has an impact in others, our environment, and animals. I also had the chance to speak at the Chilean National Congress, calling for the rights of animals and also to put an end to practices that cause suffering and abuse. I have donated more than 4.3 tons of food to shelters across Chile. And I also partnered with Fotio, an innovative Chilean nanotechnology that purifies the air, mimicking the process of photosynthesis through paint and fabric. Together, we painted the facade of the first Chilean non-profit veterinarian hospital, turning the hospital in a breathing lung in the middle of the city. But I also partnered with them for Miss World. Here in Miss World, all of my gowns and the majority of my outfits contains that technology, including the one that I'm wearing now. So here in Vietnam, I am also purifying the air. I also have participated and supported in different adoption days of different organizations and foundations. And I'm very happy to say that I organized the first ever The Sound of Compassion Adoption Day, bringing together families, rescued animals, and sponsors. And I'm also very happy to say that every animal got adopted that day. People often tell me that I rescued Ernesto, but in reality, he rescued me. He came into my life one of the most difficult moments to remind me again of my purpose and about unconditional love. Every life deserves respect, value, care, and love. My name is Ignacia Fernandez. I am a metal vocalist. I am a model. I am an animal rights activist. And I am a Chilean woman who wants to keep making a positive impact in the world. This time, alongside Miss World. That is why today, I want to invite you all to light your own little candle, to choose compassion, and to raise your voice for those who cannot. Will you join me? Muchas gracias. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chile.